Welcome to the 13th Region Media Tournament. We are not the media tournament. It's the 13th Region Tournament. We can't take credit for the tournament. But you're listening to the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. And the 13th Region Tournament has finally started, Larry. We have been waiting a long time for this. Game 1 tonight. The girls play tonight and tomorrow night. And a little bit of a surprise here at halftime of Game 1. Knox Central, top 3 in the region all year long. Harlan County coming in with a record of 9-22 on the season. A lot of people thought there would be a running clock at halftime, but we do not have a running clock right now.
No, right now at halftime, it's a 12-point game. It's Knox Central 31, Harlan County 19, and some perimeter shooting for the Lady Black Bears have kind of kept them in the game. And then, of course, the defensive pressure that Knox Central started putting on them at the end of the first quarter, going into the second quarter, forced some turnovers. And if it hadn't been for that, this game would be a lot closer.
Yeah, Knox Central led 17-9 after the first quarter. They outscored Harlan County 14-10 in the second. It's 31 for Knox Central, 19 for Harlan County here at halftime. Larry, do you have some scoring first for Harlan County?
Yeah, for Harlan County, they're led in scoring by Jaylee Cochran. She has 8 points. The eighth grader, J.C. Simpson, has 5 points, followed by 3 points from Taylon Napier, 2 points from Lacey Robinson, and a free throw made by Lauren Lewis for a total of 19 points.
Yeah, we're looking there at Knox Central led in scoring by Shelby Mills, a super sophomore. 13 points for Shelby. Haley Collins could be the player of the year. She's a top 3 candidate. Held to 8 points in the first half and only 3 rebounds. 8 points for Mackenzie Hensley. 2 points. 2 points for Kaylin Smith. So not a lot of scoring for Knox Central. What do you think Steve Warren's in the locker room talking to his girls about?
Well, I think they're probably going to come out and put a little bit more defensive pressure on them, maybe full court press them a little bit and try to get this 12-point lead extended out, double it, maybe triple it, and get a running clock. Of course, you don't like to see a running clock in high school sports, of course, because you feel bad for the team that's getting the running clock put on them. But nonetheless, kudos to Harlan County for making it and knocking off, the host school, Bell County, in the first round over there in the 52nd District Tournament. And they've earned their right here, and so far so good. I mean, they're hanging right in there. Of course, it's a 12-point game, but you still got a whole half to play. And they got, again, we talked about it Saturday afternoon, the young talent in the 13th region. They've got an 8th grader out there starting for them. They got 5 of the 19 points here in the first half.
Yeah, so we're at halftime of Game 1. Knox Central 31, Harlan County 19. Let's go ahead and take a minute, Larry, and let's talk about the girls' brackets. It's going to be a pretty good game coming up after this one.
Yeah, Jackson County led by Abby Gilbert, girl down low. She is a beast, is what people like to say. Taking on the 50th District champs, South Laurel Lady Cardinals. That should be an interesting game in the nightcap tonight. And then, of course, tomorrow night you're going to have the Harlan Lady Dragons open up their bracket play with the runners-up of the 50th District, the Corbin Lady Redhounds. And then North Laurel will be taking on Pineville tomorrow night. And North probably the favorite to win this girls' bracket.
Yeah, you got North, South, Knox Central, and then it's really up for grabs. Of course, the boys' action will begin Thursday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. Semifinals Friday for the girls. Championship Saturday for the girls. Semis Saturday for the boys. And the final Monday night. So halftime here at the arena in Game 1. Knox Central 31, led by Shelby Mills in scoring. And Harlan County is at 19. We'll have the winning coach and the player after the game. We'll go back. We'll have all the stats for you. And a little bit different format this year. No one's videoing the tournament. So you have to be here listening to different radio stations. So we thought it would be interesting to just update everybody every night at halftime and at the end of the game. And Larry, looking around, press row is different this year than in years past if people have been down here.
Yeah, if you've been here at any tournament, 95% of the schools that host this have the press row, media row right up against the floor, right across from the scores table. But this year they've kind of flipped it around. I think they did this a couple years ago. I can't remember the host school that did it, but you have 3 rows of fans sitting in right at mid-court, or excuse me, on the floor. Nonetheless, now these 3 rows are not in the they're not on risers, but then you've got us back here in between those seats. You have a walkway. Cheerleaders and everything are going to be doing their cheering here in just a few moments for their fans behind us. And then you got press row, and the press row is up on one set of risers, but it's only halfway. It's not mid-court. It's on one end of the floor. So imagine you're sitting at the three-point line on one half of the floor. Then that half is for press row only. The opposite side is for fans. So it's different.
It's very different, and it will be crowded on press row. Bell County hosting this year, doing a great job, very hospitable. Again, it is halftime of game 1. Knox Central 31, Harlan County 19. As soon as the game's over, Larry and I will be back on the air, and we'll be here on Facebook Live. Brought to you by American Cable. They are your local Dish Premier retailer. The prices start at $91.99, and you can get Netflix free for 2 years when you get a package. Call them today at 606-712-4203. Again, it's halftime, Knox Central 31, Harlan County 19. We'll be back at the end of the game. God bless.